GHTV and we're here at COMPUTEX 2009 and we're over at the Nangang Exhibition Hall and we've come to the GeIL stand and we meet Cheng, who's the marketing manager for GeIL. Hank, welcome to HTV.
Hi.
Okay, so what's this awesome bit of kit you've got going on here? What is this thing?
This is our latest Evo 3 fully automatic IC tester.
Okay, and an IC tester does what?
It can test IC chips for speed, voltage, and leakage, and then separate the IC chips into different bins.
Okay,
yes.
And the IC chip, that's the actual individual chip that goes on a memory module?
Correct.
Okay, right. And is it right you built this yourself?
Yes.
Not you, but GeIL built this themselves,
Right.
Yeah?
We designed, R&D, and produced the machine ourselves.
Okay, and why did you do that rather than just buy one?
Well, because it's much more cost effective because we have the know-how. That's why. And a standard IC testing machine would cost anywhere up to $3 million USD.
And this
ours is a
not
fraction
up
of
a
the
couple
cost.
of quid?
I'm sorry?
A couple of dollars knocked it up there?
Yeah.
Spare bike parts and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Okay, so just take us through what it does. So basically the tray's loaded up, it drops it into
the tray will load up and put the chip into the shuttle. The shuttle will then goes back. In the back is the testing area. It will test the IC for speed, voltage, or leakage, depending on how the engineer set up the testing criteria to be. And then it will then pick up the IC chips to the front, back to the front again, and then put them into the appropriate bins on the right.
Okay, so this will be like fast, not so fast.
Right. Or good, no good.
Yeah.
You know, 1066, 800, or 667.
Okay, so that's the testing of the individual ICs.
Correct.
What then happens after that? They then go onto the modules, and do you test any further?
Yes, we do. Actually, we do. Yeah. Let me show you. At the back, we have our DBT burn-in chamber.
Okay, let's go have a look.
Okay, this is a one-to-one model. It's a simulation of our what we have in our factory production facility.
So it's just a mock-up of what you actually
exactly.
have. Yeah,
correct. Okay. What we do is after SMT, after the IC chips has been mounted on the PCB, we will send them into the DBT chamber. And what we do here is for all consumer level memory modules, we will burn in, test them for 3 hours at 55 degrees Celsius.
Right.
Now, in the conventional in the industry, what other guys do is they will put 2 pieces of RAM on a market available motherboard, and they will test it for 25 to 30 minutes. Compared to our burn-in test that goes for 3 hours. And that's for consumer level products, and we can do tests for industrial level, server DIMM, or memory modules for embedded system or IPC. And that kind of industrial level testing can go from anywhere from 5 hours to 24 hours, depending on the product's need or depending on the customer's need.
Okay, and every single module that you sell goes through this machine, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so everything is tested for speed, reliability, and speed
and performance
at a fixed temperature.
Yeah, that's why we have the slogan this year that we are tough on performance, but we are even tougher on reliability.
So you got to drop your tagline in there somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, so Danny was telling me, your colleague Danny was telling me that you were doing some stuff with IPC and you were burn testing for 100 degrees for 4 hours or something, was it?
I think it was more like 70, 75 degrees.
Right, okay.
Yeah, for 4 hours. Yeah. And this particular customer, they are making those embedded PC for the ATM machines. The ATM machines we see out there. And they were buying original modules from the big guys, the big names. And it turned out they were having problems. They had nearly a 40% failure rate on the memory modules they purchased. So they sent the modules to us, and we put all the modules into our burn-in chamber, and we were actually eliminating those that would early fail in our chamber for them. And then after our testing, it was all 100% guaranteed to work.
So you're testing other people's modules for someone as well?
Yes, we were. And then after that one case, we started just selling memory modules after our DVD process to the customer directly.
And I presume all of this testing as well, that gives you a much lower failure rate on your own memory as well, does it?
Exactly. Yeah, we are down to now 1,000 ppm. That's 0.1% defective rate. And that's our standard. That's the GeIL standard. The industrial industry average on failure rate is 1.5% if the modules were testing by hands on regular motherboards. But after our EVO3 IC tester and DBT process, we're down to 1,000 ppm, 0.1%.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Right, so there you go. So with a few bite parts and stolen bits out of your dad's garage and nicking your mum's oven, you can save yourself an awful lot of money, I guess.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Well, Hank, thank you very
Nick.
much.
Thank you.
There you go. So that's what happens when you buy a memory module from GeIL. Check back soon on HDD for more from COMPUTEX 2009.